So today is the 22nd of August of 2021, and I'm making this video because I want to tell you something. If you think of General Motors and you think of some of the best engines GM has ever made, or their top 5 engines in terms of reliability or longevity, one that probably comes to mind is the 3800 or the 3.8 liter V6, the Buick V6, whatever you want to call it. The 3800 engines. There was a pre-Series 1, as they call it, and then there was Series 1, Series 2, which was in a lot of cars from the 90s and 2000s, and then Series 3, which was in cars up until 2008. I believe the last car to actually use the 3800 was the Pontiac Grand Prix, but I might need to be corrected on that. On the 22nd of August, 2008, the very last 3800 was made. And they actually had a big ceremony about it, or for it, and they had a bunch of people sign it. I don't know if it was actually a production engine, like it went into a car, but it's interesting to think about. Honestly, some people probably wonder why it was discontinued. Well, one reason is because, and this is a reason why they can't make it again, because people have wondered, why can't they make that engine again? It was so good. Because of the emission standards now. You see, 2008 was slightly different. Of course, with all the squawking about global warming and all that, you know, they have to make certain adjustments for the engines. But on the 22nd of August, 2008, one of the best engines ever made, I would say, definitely one of the best V6s, probably top 3, it was put down. And what's kind of sad is what replaced it, which was an awful engine known as the 3.6 liter V6 or 3600. Awful engine. They had so many issues. It's sad because the 3800 was so reliable, other than the occasional intake manifold leak, which was common on the smaller, the 3100, the 3400, but not as much on the 3800. That's a little problem. But that's easier to change than, say, what my car has, a 3100. And the other reason, I don't know if this is true, honestly though it might be, if the 3800 lasts 500,000 miles, you know that GM engineers are going to say, it's too good, put it down. Can't put that in a production car because we won't make money off of that, which is true. The 3800 ran from the 80s till 2008, and that's really true. The Series 2 and the Series 3. The Series 3 fixed a lot of the problems. I think that was introduced in 2005. The Series 3 fixed a lot of the issues that the Series 2 had, intake manifold included. But they used that in a ton of cars over the years. The Series 2 is probably the best known one. I'll have a list in the description of all the cars that I can just think of off the top of my head that were used for that. But I wanted to make this as a little memorial to the 3800, a renowned, wonderful, excellent engine that a lot of people, you might not even know it. You might not even know it, but your car might have it. Look under your hood. If you see a beauty cover that says 3800 Series 2, Series 3, you got one. Keep it. Keep it as long as possible, because they will never make another engine like that. They really don't make... That, honestly, was one of the newest engines that was still considered, you know, dead reliable. I mean, some Toyotas, obviously, but, like, American, European, whatever. I mean, Mercedes was known for quality back in the day, and not as much anymore. So this is a little memorial, you can call it. Memoriam, in memorial video for the GM Buick 3.8 3800 engine that is so well known. Stopped production on the 22nd of August, 2008, and rest in peace. I wish it was still here. It was a great engine, and yeah. Rest in peace to one of the best engines ever made, the Buick V6 or the 3800 V6.